there. Today, Philadelphia Phillies baseball. We got sports theme week going on this week, and so I am supporting my home state, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia Phillies, the baseball team. So we're going to be doing some throwing and catching today for our cooperative activity. But it's not going to be your typical throwing and catching. Today, what are we using? Pillowcases. Something that you all have at home, hopefully. So one thing, you want to take your pillow out of your pillowcase. But we're going to be using pillowcases today to try to do our catching and our throwing. And I'll go through a couple different activities with you that you can try, and some challenges for you as a family to try to do as well, to see how well you all cooperate to be able to catch and throw together. So the first thing is, with our pillowcase that we're going to use to catch, we also need some sort of object to catch. I recommend, if you have a stuffed animal, it's very great to start with a stuffed animal because it's very soft. And so if it hits you or hits something in your house, it's not going to destroy anything. So I have my buddy Frogger here. And so one of the things you can do is, you are going to start off by just holding the pillow yourself. And you're going to practice seeing if you can launch your stuffed animal into the air, and then also if you can catch the stuffed animal. Now, if this gets really hard of you doing it all yourself, you can also have a sibling, a friend, a parent work with you where they toss the stuffed animal to you and then you try to catch it. So I make a little pocket here for my frog to go in. I'm holding the edge of the pillowcase on either side, and what I'm going to do is kind of put my arms together, and then I'm going to extend them apart, and that's going to lift up and have my frog go in the air, and then I try to catch him again back in the pillowcase. So let's see how this goes with Frogger. So I'm going to bring my hands together, extend them out. Oh, up in the air, Frogger goes, right? So I'm having to watch with my eyes, track the stuffed animal, and see if I can get him returned back. So let's give it another try. Oh, he's hanging off the edge. Here we go. Good. So bringing your arms together, then outward. Oh, that was a high one. All right, and see if you can toss and catch your stuffed animal. And sometimes it doesn't work out, so you just give it a little shake off, give it a try. Now, if you have someone else with you that can do the activity, you can essentially hold on to one side of the pillowcase, and then someone can hold on the other side, and together you can work on launching your stuffed animal up into the air and then back. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have someone toss me Mr. Frogger, and I'm going to see if I can build my little pillow pocket, all right, and see if I can catch the Frogger. Oh, got it. I can launch it back. Maybe not. Let's try that again. Ready? Let's go this way. Oh, there goes Frogger all the way back. All right, let's see if I can catch it again. All right, got it ready. Oh, excellent. So that's a great activity you can use with your stuffed animal. Like I said, by yourself, you can practice tossing and catching, or if you had someone else, you could both hold on to either side and really work together and practice and catching. Now, another fun thing to do is to actually open up your pillowcase to make a basket and try to catch with the basket of the pillowcase. So you can use maybe a tennis ball that you might have, or roll up some socks. Again, if you're afraid that it might hit you or hit something in your house, if you can't go outside, I would say use some socks. But if you have a tennis ball or a softer ball, you can use that as well. I'm going to go with the sock here. So again, if I'm by myself practicing, I can hold on to one side, and I'm going to have to be super fast with my eyes and my hands to toss the sock up grab the other side of the pillowcase and then try to get it to go in. So it's a little bit more difficult when you're working these cooperative activities by yourself. So let's see, I'm going to toss and then, oh, catch right in, right? So again, it's got to be a toss straight up, grab the pillowcase, and then see if you can catch it within the hole of the basket. Oh, kind of got it in. But it's a lot more fun working with someone. That's why it's a cooperative game. So you might have someone, maybe you want to do this outside in your driveway or a sidewalk, and you have some sidewalk chalk. You can actually make lines down of different point values. You could do a 1 point, a 3 point line, and then you can have one person that actually is taking basketball shots or throwing while another person is trying to be the catcher and get all the items into the basket. So you might have to move around and really try to see if you can help and work together to catch as many items as possible. So we have a bunch of socks that we're going to try to get in the basket. So we're going to do this 5 times. And to see how well I work as the catcher for my Philadelphia Phillies team here. All right, and sometimes it helps if you roll down the edges of your pillowcase, gives you a little bit better of a kind of basket there. All right, so we're gonna shoot. Oh, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. I'm watching, moving my feet, trying to get it. 3 for 3. Oh, big socks. 4 for 4, last one. Let's see. Oh, and 5 for 5. We got them all in. So again, you can challenge each other, move back, throw in different ways. After you do the catch, make sure you change positions. Let someone else catch and be the basket while you do the throwing. So that's a great activity that you can do. The other thing that you can work on is if you're even more advanced and you have more people in your family or at your house, instead of using a pillowcase, you can actually advance to a blanket, a towel, whatever you might have. Now this is a lot larger. It's going to be almost like your at-home parachute that you're able to use. So to do throwing and catching with this, you might have 4 people, each person holding the edge, holding the corner of it, and together you're going to work on working as a team to be able to catch a ball, throw a ball up in the air, move as 4 people to wherever the ball is, and to try to catch it also. So again, you could have 2 people and just have either person hold the side, or if you have 4, then just each person holds on to the corner and then you work together. All right? So let's see how it's done with another person. Okay, so we got 2 people. We're holding on to the blanket here. We're going to put the ball inside the middle of it. And again, we're going to have to pull this back, right, and open it up and try to do almost like a slingshot to get the ball to go up in the air and then try to catch it. Now, this is never before being done, so just how we're going to have to explore, you're going to have to do this as well and figure out the best way to do it. That's why it's cooperative. You have to work together to make this happen. If I go and my partner doesn't go, then it's not going to work. So you might have to figure out maybe on 3 we're going to do it, just so that you work together and you get the task done. So let's see if we can get the ball to go up in the air and then catch it. So on 3, we're going to extend out and see if we can get the ball up and then try to catch it. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! Awesome. That worked great. All right, let's try it again. All right, so we bring our arms kind of together like you're folding the blanket, keep the ball in the center, and then we kind of bend our knees to really help the ball launch into the air. On 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice, and catch it. So again, this is a great activity. We have a really lightweight, soft ball that we're using for this, so can't hurt anybody or any objects or the house around you, but great ways to be active, to have fun, to brainstorm. Some of you can come up with even some more different activities to be able to be cooperative with what you have at home. Another challenge with the blanket is instead of tossing the ball up and bringing it down, you can also try to make a wave and see if you can get the ball to go all the way around without falling off. And you can also play catch. If you have a big family, you have 8 people, 4 people, you can get 2 groups with a pillowcase or 2 groups with a blanket, and one group tries to launch the ball and throw it to the other group, and they try to catch it and bring it back. So tons of different activities that you can do. The biggest thing, get outside, or if you have to stay in your house, get active, get moving, have fun with throwing and catching by doing cooperative activities. And I can't wait to hear how these go for you. Thank you so much. Follow us on CPP Adapted PE. Woo woo!